all the news from WTCN TV's expanded news gathering facility.
WTCN TV, Channel 11.
This is KARE 11 News at 10.
To the naked eye, it appears pristine and unspoiled paradise. But a Minnesota wildlife preserve is in trouble, and scientists want to know why. Agassiz Nature Preserve is a treasure. It's tucked in the far reaches of northwest Minnesota.
It is known throughout the world as a cradle for moose and rare bird populations. But over the past few years, animal populations there have plummeted, especially the numbers of moose. Tonight, KARE 11's Gail Plawocki looks at this mirror for mankind. Witness a startling example of what we've done to our planet as she chronicles a dramatic attempt to undo the damage.
As the morning sun kisses the sky with fire, the many voices of the marsh serenade the new day.
On a given good morning, you can hear quite a few birds.
Amid the chorus of melodies, Wayne Brininger listens for but one odd little song.
There's a bit in there. Did you hear him? Kind of that pumping.
He seeks the American bittern, a heron-like bird which was easy to find until recently.
I believe that they make an ideal indicator species for the wetlands. They tell us about the health of our wetlands and how healthy our ecosystem is out here.
And so he studies the bittern in hopes of learning how man has impacted the species, causing its numbers to dwindle.
You get within about 100 yards of them, you can get them to come in fairly easy.
Wayne uses a mirrored trap designed to lure and capture the bittern. Within minutes, the male bittern responds to the taped mating call.
Oh, I think it's going to happen. He's coming up in front of it. We'll remove him from the trap and get ready to take some measurements and put a radio on him.
It's a wild place of wings and water, but the Agassiz Refuge was once known best for this stately creature, the moose. In the past couple of years, however, the population has declined from nearly 400 to just over 100 animals.
There's some higher ground over here to the west.
So U.S. Fish and Wildlife biologist Gary Hushley designed a study to discover why.
Possibly from that, maybe it's something that we can manipulate in the habitat or manipulate through hunting seasons or through predator trapping or hunting seasons, something like that, that would be able to improve the population here.
But moose can't be lured with mirrors into cages, so researchers hired a company to locate cows with newborn calves from the air. It's a dizzying ride across the tens of thousands of acres of wetland. Covering huge expanses of marsh at a time, the adult moose seem plentiful. Mothers with babies are more elusive. Then they spot a pair. They circle to frighten the mother away. As the pilot hovers over the water where the calf has been left behind, Tim Williams jumps down to snatch the animal before Mom returns.
The most difficult thing is getting through the water and you're up to your waist in mud and stuff like that.
To photojournalist Greg Schulzenberg's shock, Tim hands the baby to him, forcing him to put his camera aside. But within moments, the helicopter lands and the processing of the calf begins.
Okay, now what we're doing now is we're just going to take some blood.
A sock over its head keeps the calf calm while Williams probes for a vein. Data about size and weight is noted, and a radio collar is attached so the baby can be tracked in the future.
They're a really fragile little animal, you know. I mean, they're only a couple, 3 or 4 days old, so you've got to just pick them up and just sort of hold them up, just like a cradle sort of thing.
You can go back to Mum now.
Within 5 to 7 minutes, the baby is home, waiting for mom. Over 4 days, the helicopter crew hopes to capture and collar more than a dozen calves. But they also enjoy a glorious view of Agassiz and its wealth of natural wonders. From the fearsome to the fragile, the life of Agassiz is something precious. And it's the work of these scientists which may keep it safe for our children and theirs. Gail Plawonki, KARE 11 News, Agassiz Wildlife Refuge.
Well, for those of you who were wondering, like Joan, the wildlife helicopter does not leave the moose calves until their mothers return. This year, scientists collared 13 baby moose. That effort alone cost $50,000, and most of that came through private donations.
I was only slightly traumatized. They scare the mother away.
It is kind of traumatic even as video.
Don't try that with me.
Imagine the baby moose.
Yeah.
What was he thinking?
I don't know.
I don't know.